Just a few months ago, an Air Force veteran set off on an incredible journey as he transitioned from military to civilian life. News Channel 6's Chloe Salsameda has his story.
In September, we brought you the story of Evan Engler, an Air Force veteran who decided to bike across the country to raise awareness about veteran suicide and mental health. 4 months later, he's traveled all across the U.S. and has learned lessons along the way. Before he embarks on the last leg of his trip, he made a stop in his hometown of Augusta. A welcome home, fit for a hero. Months after dropping everything to bike across the country, Evan Engler is almost done with his journey. But let's back up. Engler's trip began in September. He packed up a few belongings, hopped on his bike, and rode across the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco.
You know, when I started out, it seemed like an infinite amount of time and distance ahead of me.
Engler had more than 3,000 miles ahead of him. He made several stops along the way, documenting each state he crossed into with a selfie. Doing it all with one goal in mind: raise awareness about veteran suicide and mental health. An Air Force veteran himself, he's seen the struggles service members face firsthand.
The military doesn't last forever. You know, the situations that you're in, especially if you're depressed or having thoughts of suicide, those come and go.
9 states later, Engler is finally back in Georgia and couldn't pass through without stopping in Augusta. It was only fitting that he met his family and friends in front of a statue at Augusta University that his late mother created.
There's a few places in Augusta where my mom kind of left a legacy. I couldn't really think of a better place.
With smiles on their faces and tears in their eyes, his loved ones welcoming him home with open arms.
It's something very cool that not a lot of us even have a chance to do, and the fact that he didn't just do it for himself, he did it for others, is really powerful and moving.
Thousands of miles and a few replacement bike tires later, Engler says he'd do it all again.
After a while, you realize that it adds up. I mean, it takes a long time. You can literally cross a country on a bicycle if you just give it a little bit every day.
Engler is not done yet. He's getting back on his bike and heading to Charleston next week to finish the last leg of his trip. I think we can all say good luck, Evan.